Hey guys, this is Trader UC from mommytrading.com, and this is Sunday, April 19th. Just wanted to quickly go over some of the charts that we follow here. And before I start there, I just wanted to quickly show you on the website, just published a place for the trading course that if anybody's interested in getting that course and what it includes, what it comes up with, and if you're interested in that, kindly contact us through this form here on the website. And also uh, we will be starting to publish a weekly newsletter that will include uh, some technical analysis on the indices, futures like gold or Nasdaq, E-mini, and also some stock trading ideas. So we'll publish it here as well, and also send it out. So if you would like to be notified, please kindly provide your email ID here. Okay. All right. Let's get into the chart. So we have weekly on the left, and the right is daily. On a weekly time frame, you see we got a nice move up from the March 23rd lows, and if I am to draw a Fibonacci, you can see it retraced all the way above 50%, which is considered bullish. We are above the 200 weekly moving average as well. Nice bullish trend bar in the weekly time frame, and on a daily time frame you can still see it has room to go towards the 61.8% of the retracement. Okay, so nice bullish action there. Going to remove that, and let's focus on some technical analysis in terms of price action. So some touch points here at 275.5. It was resistance, broke through, chopped, and then this the mid last week was kind of range bound, but still bullish, as this was a bullish bar, inverted hammer, and then a little bit of consolidation, and then we nicely moved and closed above the 50-day moving average. The next resistance upwards is on 288.5, and it can easily start to try to fill this little gap over here and then make its way towards the 200-day moving average. And if we push through that as well, the next resistance seems to be at 297 level. So really nice bullish chart for now. And if I am to draw a trend line, you can see it would be something like that. And if I have to extend that, so if it were to come down the price on a lower time frame, let's see an hourly time frame, definitely I would look for some reversal if it was to come down, and see if we are getting supported here. But if it falls through these support right here and the trend line break, then definitely it can touch base towards the 265. That seems to be the next strong support, as if you were to go in a daily time frame, you will be able to see multiple touch points here, 1 2 3, and then a little below we have a couple of here as well. So that can be a next support on any move down. Okay, let us go to the next chart of Apple. Weekly time frame, nice half V recovery, nice bullish trend bars in a weekly time frame, and we are comfortably above the 50-week moving average right here. It closed around a little below 288, which seems to be the resistance point in the weekly time frame. Coming towards the daily time frame, let's, if it was the trend line through this one was the first one, and then if I were, well, it's still this one because we haven't really moved up from this portion. So let me extend that towards the right, and now we consolidated, or were range bound for the most part between 280 and 290 in Apple. It was relatively a weak technology stock or technology name, you can say. But right now it is looking nice, because it did try to go and fill this gap, but then buyers stepped in and did not let it touch the 50-day moving average right here. Anything above 288.16, 288.20, we're looking towards the next target of 291 on the resistance side, and then if it is stronger, definitely it can go all the way towards 300, around psychological number. On the downside, we have to break down and see if 50-day moving average provides any support. If it does not, the next support below that would be this trend line support and the horizontal support of 265.8 area, as that can you can see there are multiple touch points here that provided support in the previous sessions. Anything under that, we are talking about 258 comfortably, as that will be the test of this 200-day moving average, which should come up once the market opens on Monday. This will creep up. We see some nice volume, hammer looking bar. The momentum is still on the upside on any breakout from here, so look through that. Amazon, the weekly, what a nice bar or what's a nice run actually from all the way the lows in the mid-March. We did not get any pullback, and if you look at in the daily time frame, I'm sure there are people who are waiting for this to retrace and get back in, but keep in mind that we have earnings coming up this next week for Amazon, I believe, so that can keep it range bound, and then once we are clear, the volatility goes down, it can pick one side or the other. Okay, and just look at the hourly time frame. So the support would be 2317 area, as this was the low of Friday's session, and then it was resistance on its way when it was trying to break through that area on Wednesday. So nice run there for Amazon. I would look for any pullback towards 2240 or even further down towards 2200 as an opportunity to play the first just a bounce play if it does happen, because this rising 50-day moving average can be a nice play to play it on the long side. Okay, Microsoft weekly chart, nice V-shaped recovery, bullish trend bar, momentum is good towards the long side. On a daily time frame, we did go above, comfortably above actually, the 50-day and 200-day moving averages. It's been moving nicely. Broke through 168 last week, and then also through this one of the major resistance lines around 175. As you can see, this was historically a major resistance point as it tried to break through this level previously multiple times, 1, 2, and 3 right here. And you can say this over here as it could not close, but once it did, it gave us a little bit of run here on follow through on Friday. So this is a hammer looking bar, although red, but still decent and closed above with a bottom wick. I can still see some upside towards 183.6 level, which is the high of this trend bar, this bearish trend bar. Anything over and above, we're talking something like close to 188 level. That would be a good target on any upside move above this resistance right here of 183.5. So we've already filled this gap right here from February right here, so not worried about that. But we do have a gap on the low side. If we were to break down from 168, we have a gap fill towards 165.7, so look for that one. And anything below that, we have 50-day moving average providing support, plus the horizontal support of 1, 2, 3, 4. This was resistance of 4. That's a nice touch points on the downside for it to be supported at. And the trend line support is right also there. If we are to draw this trend line in a daily time frame from the low of March 23rd, something like this. Okay, let us look at Nvidia. Weekly time frame, very bullish looking. We saw this huge weekly trend bar, then follow through with up top wicks, but still buyers very much in control, and a very nice weekly close towards the highs. So that shows us that the momentum is still strong towards on the upside, and any moves down are going to be probably get bought. So on any move down, we have these two touch points right here as providing support. As you can see, it tried to come and break through this support level, but Friday buyers kicked in and closed it above that and ended up having a little bottom wick. Anything below that, we have these two bars, daily bars here providing support at 274 area, and then a little gap fill towards the 270 if it was to go below that. Anything above, I'm talking 305 as the first resistance, and then on top of that you're looking at 316, which is, I believe, the all-time high. Let's see, monthly. Yep, so that will be a breakout if we were to continue this path. Okay, so let's see if there is anything else to review. Okay, looking at NQ, E-mini, I think these are all NE's levels, don't want to mess with those, but yeah, it's still about 20 minutes left before this opens up, so we'll probably need a new update with something like that. But yeah, I mean, this trend line provided support. As you can see, it closed in a daily time frame above the trend line with a little bit of hammer looking, a weak hammer, but still nonetheless a hammer looking bar. And if I were to drill on a 4-hourly time frame, you can see it closed nicely with the bottom wick. Buyer stepped in right at the support line, which was the resistance on its way up. So anything above this one, we are talking really nicely above these this congestion zone, talking about 9,000, 9,030, 365, I believe was one of the points, right? Yeah, 9365, which is the high of this weekly bar here. So that can be still one more push, but we'll see how market opens up. And then, you know, Monday morning when the US cash session opens up, it will probably have an impact. We'll see. We'll trade the charts. Okay, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your Sunday evening, and see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye bye.